so as you can see in the slide, so in continuation with our earlier discussion, those are some examples of pasta. But then we will be focusing only with the three most common pasta here in our locality. Or kung ano yung lagi nating niluluto, doon tayo magfo-focus. So first one, we have the fettuccine. Okay, so ang tinatawag natin na fettuccine ay yung flat na pasta, okay? Para siyang dito mararamid nga Mickey. Ganon, wano dito yes, dito Mickey, dito makatgatang yan dito sa stores. Dito white, iti kulay na. Those are some examples of the so-called fettuccine. And second one, we also have macaroni. Okay, so macaroni, very common na sa atin yon. Yun yung nag-curve, parang short letter C. So na macaroni, I know nga nakaraman kayo amin iti kasjayan. Akanayon nga adda deta macaroni no birthdays or during occasions. Okay? And last one is yung linguine. Okay, so when we say linguine is yung spaghetti. Okay, linguine iti awag te kadayjay spaghetti nga kunkuna tayo. So, doon tayo magfo-focus. And I know, yun, isa sa mga yun ang pipiliin ninyong lulutuin for this week. Okay, so, for the pasta ingredients, saan ba nanggagaling ang pasta? Ano ba yung mga ingredients ng pasta? So, it is made from semolina, which comes from the insides of durum wheat, or it is the most durable type of wheat. Okay, so, as I have mentioned earlier, yung durum wheat is hindi siya available here in our country. Mostly ay nanggagaling siya sa ibang bansa. Okay, so paano naman ginagawa ang pasta? So commercially by large machines. Okay, so but then meron din yung at home, ginagawa natin by hand or by pasta machine. Okay, so di kita pagmikyan no homemade di aramidan dang pastada for di Mickey, yun yung meron silang ginagamit na pasta machine yung maliliit lamang. Okay, how about for the cost? So most dried box pasta is low in cost, okay, and a little goes a long way. So for those fresh naman or gourmet pastas can be more expensive. Okay, so next, so how do we store pasta? So for dried pasta, it should be stored in an airtight container to avoid getting stale or wet. Okay, so dapat ada pagipanan nga lunch boxes or dagiti Tupperware, and then dapat ada kalub na tapno narigrigat metlae nga maperdi kasi there are times wherein mabukbukbok kasi they are not properly stored. Okay, stored pasta will keep for about 1 year. So no once nga napintas di pa nakaidulin dagi pasta, meaning mabalin nga umabot iso na iti for a year rather. So never store cooked pasta together with a liquid. So always remember that one. So api nga tang madi mabalin nga idulin tayo or i-store tayo iti pasta nga adda karaman nga liquid or danom na. Kasi alalis to iso na nga mabangles, or try to observe during Christmas or during New Year. Di ba no once nga mangi ref ka iti pasta or spaghetti, your macaroni, kabigatan na or no once nga may kadilamiis nan ada part na nga agdanom. So never store cooked pasta together with liquid. Always remember that one. Okay, so how about for cooking starches? So during cooking, starch granules absorb the water and swell. So this causes an increase in volume and the granules to soften, or what we so called the gelatinization. So you need to check the pasta package for correct proportion of water to use and cooking time. So sa likod ng box or DJ packaging na makita yu DJ iti proportion no mano nga cups iti idanom yu kasi no once nga tansya without or no hangkapay nga knowledgeable enough iti pinagluto, meaning han nga agbalin or there are times nga makusel DJ lutwen yu. Next, and in preparing pasta, now dati na i-mention ko earlier nga you need to check the package kasi nandun yung tamang proportion ng water or tamang cooking time. Okay, so but then it says here rather, you need to bring 2 quarts of water to boil for every 8 ounce of pasta you're preparing. So nakadepende na yun kung ilang kilo. Ounce kasi yung ginamit dito, okay? Kasi, but then, mostly yung binibili natin ay yung isang pack ng spaghetti or macaroni, it's either 1 kilo or 2 kilos. Okay? Pasta should be allowed to move freely as it cooks, so use an appropriately sized pot. Okay? So, do not use yung mga small casserole no once nga adu itilotwenyo. Tsaka lang kayo gagamit ng mga maliliit na kaserola once na kaunti lang yung lulutuin ninyong pasta. Kasi kapag once na maliit yung ginamit ninyong kaserola and then marami yung lulutuin ninyo, of course, there is a tendency na hindi maluto lahat or saan nga maluto nga nalaing digijay pastayo. So pasta should be cooked until firm but not hard. Okay, so dito ko na al dente or to the tooth, or it should be yung katamtaman, yung smoothness niya. Okay, that's it. So, and a little of this, add salt as you're bringing water to a boil, okay? And add olive oil to boiling pasta. Oh, why is it that we need to add salt and olive oil, while the water is boiling? Of course, pangraman, and then the asin na, and then for the oil is that tapno saan nga, agdedeket pasta nga iluto na. Okay, so thank you, and that's all.